You know what I don't really get? Whenever people, like, they'll either say it, or it'll be in there about me on MySpace, or, you know, just, you'll hear them, they'll bring it up somewhere. It's whenever they're like, oh my god, blah blah blah, that's supposed to be a name, is my other half. It doesn't make sense. Because for someone to be your other half, that either means you're 1.5 people, or there's only half of you there, and they cover the other half. Does not make freaking sense. Have you ever been at a drive-thru? Okay, and you drive up, you got your buddy with you. That's right, you don't go alone, because you're not weird. And then so you look over, and whenever you're done looking over, you hear, welcome to McDonald's, blah 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 blah, whatever, order. I'll take 5 McChickens, because it's how I roll. Alright, 5 cents at the first window. It's like, da-na-na, da-na-na, driving to the window, na, da-na-na. And so you drive past the first window, and then you stop, and you're like, crap, dude, I think we went to the wrong window. That's when your buddy's like, what do you mean we went to the wrong window? We're not at a window, we're in between the windows. Yeah, no, that's because I think maybe we're supposed to go to that window back there, and for some reason, we're going to that window. Neither of you know what to do. And so you're like, wait a second. Fuck. Maybe it was the first window? Doesn't matter what window it is, we're going to this one. And you take off. As soon as you take off, this is the part I hate. Your buddy, who's so helpful, is still looking at the first one. No, 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 we're supposed to be at that window. I just saw her poke her head out. At the second window, and they're like, oh, you're supposed to go to the first window. Have you ever seen a hot dog? A hot dog? Yeah, a hot dog, like, you know, like a hot dog weenie that you put on a bun. You put ketchup, or, well, some people don't put ketchup, but you put mustard or whatever, and you eat it. It's a hot dog. Oh, like a hot dog weenie. No. No, I've never seen one of those. Something tells me you're lying to me. Whenever I was a little kid, I wanted to be a butterfly. You know something you don't ever hear about in the news? About John, you know, that guy who got away with murder. Because, you know, of course, if he got away with murder, and the news knew about it, then they'd have to go get him, because then they'd know that he got that he murdered someone, and so he'd be in trouble, and then he wouldn't have gotten away with murder. So it only makes sense that you're never going to hear about the guy who got away with murder, because if they know he murdered someone, then he didn't get away with it. You want to know something that really pisses me off? When you look at a picture and you think the person is pointing at their feet, and it turns out they're not actually pointing at their feet. I never really understood why shoes couldn't be, you know, freaking simple like socks. Why can't shoes be like socks? Why can shoes not be like socks? I mean, socks are just like, hey, there's some socks. slip them on. Doesn't matter what foot, because there's no specific foot that you have to put a sock on. But then you got freaking shoes, and all of a sudden they expect you to be a goddamn genius, and they're like, alright, left shoe, left foot, right shoe, right foot. Can't I just wear my socks? And that mysterious voice that comes out of nowhere and narrates your life is like, no, you must wear shoes for destiny. But it doesn't stare at you.